Hello guys, hi everyone. Hi Kamalini, hi Niyati, hi Kavi, hi Mayur, hi Pia, and
Hello,
hi
ma'am.
Aryan, how are you all?
Yeah, great.
All right. I am glad to see you all here. Welcome to day 15, guys. How do you all feel? It's your last day at UX.
We are streaming live on YouTube, right?
Sorry?
We are streaming live on YouTube and YT.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's the first time.
it's this new thing that because you guys are showcasing your projects, it's going live.
Uh, okay.
Guys, excuse the cough. And this is my first time going live on YouTube too. This is the first time I am doing this for the first time. So all the best to me too and to you all.
Also, ma'am, can you give 5 minutes of breakout room? Is that possible?
Hi, Aryan. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I had to excuse myself for the cough. Um, 5 minutes of breakout room. Okay, that's tough. But what I can do is I can give you a turn at the end, and other teams can go before you. How does that sound?
Yeah, actually, we just needed to tell the rules for like few minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, but it's okay.
Okay. What I can do is, basically we can't start without all the teams. So if everyone wants it, then I can go ahead for just 2, 3 minutes. So others, do you need it?
Yes.
Okay, guys, then just 2, 3 minutes. And then I'm sorry, but I have to pull you guys out of the breakout room. But just make sure you have the discussion real quick, okay? Hmm. Um, Jahan, your team members aren't here yet, right? Okay. Guys, am I audible by the way? Can you
Yes.
hear me properly? It's fine. All right. Give me a second. Here you go. Just 2, 3 minutes and then you will all have to come out. Okay? All the best. Hey guys, you're back. So your discussion's over, I'm believing. Yes? Kamalini, Pia, Mayur, all sorted, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sounds perfect. So we'll just wait for everyone. We can begin in 2 minutes. And we'll start with your team. Um, I hope you're aware of the instructions and like how to go ahead. All of that is sorted, no? All right, thank you.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, go on.
So, it's all right if we just switch. Like first, I'll be presenting the screens for the presentation, and then Kamalini will present her screens to explain the home page. Then it will be back to me to explain the about us page. Like we're not just doing the single person sort of thing.
Yeah, that's fine. But just make sure that only one person is sharing the screen. Because if you stop and then Kamalini begins, so it just takes extra time. So one screen share and then you can switch turns. That's fine.
No,
That's how you need to do, right?
yeah, actually, we were planning to screen share our own parts. So I'll be screen sharing the about us page, like just so that it'll be convenient for us to, since we all did the prototyping ourselves.
So it's all done in one project, no? Okay, so
Yeah,
let's do
it's one
one thing.
project, but yeah, sorry.
It's okay, guys. However you feel convenient. No problem.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. But just make sure that the moment you know your turn's coming up, so you just quit. Okay?
Yes, sorry.
All right. I'm just closing the breakout rooms for everyone so that everyone can join and then we can begin. And just one or two basic instructions, and then we can go on. Also, guys, I hope the YouTube live thing does not make you feel nervous or intimidated, right?
Yeah, it's all right.
Cool. Okay. This is my first time on this live thing as well. I have not. I mean, this is just a new intro that we've taken up, and I'm kind of excited. So I was just hoping that you guys would be too. All right. Now that everyone is here, um, guys, just two or three instructions. So just make sure that whenever you're presenting, I would request you all to just switch on the cameras. It's just better. It seems nice. Then the next thing would be once one team is done presenting, the other two teams have to give feedback. Of course, it can be constructive and critical feedback as well. But remember, as we discussed yesterday, it's everyone's hard work. So we'll just not be insensitive or rude. I mean, we're open to all sorts of criticism, but just we'll make sure that no one gets hurt. So we'll first start with Pia, Kamalini, and Mayur. And all the best, everyone. Just remember, be yourself, be super confident. I'm sure you'll ace it. And rest, we'll see. And just be ready for the feedback too. I hope you all get to enjoy. I'll stop sharing my screen so that you all can take over. Hi, Shaurya, how are you? And yes, once one team starts, everyone else is expected to like stay on mute. Okay? Thank you. All the best. Rock it, guys.
Yeah, so should I start? All right. So, hey everyone, today my team is going to present the redesign on the website Infinity Cars by BMW. So, this is our team. It includes Kamalini, Mayura, and me. So, before showcasing our redesign, I would like to tell you all about what we find incomplete in the original Infinity Cars website. The current state of Infinity Cars website reflects a traditional design that has served its purpose but is surely in need of a refresh. Like everything needs to be updated from time to time. The site currently lacks modern design elements, struggles with user experience in terms of navigation and accessibility. On terms of aesthetics and design, the site, the visuals and overall aesthetic might feel dated compared to all the other websites we have seen regarding the automotive websites. And lastly, this is what we came up with, our wireframe. It includes it includes targeting that we are presenting BMW in the Infinity Cars website, adding BMW's tagline within the design, reinforcing the brand identity. It includes, like, the product page includes many pictures of a single car design to just enrich the user experience. And there are other dynamic visuals that we have come up with to ensure that the user engages with the website. And this is our solution. So now, Kamalini would take over to present the homepage.
To start off, I'll be talking about the homepage. This is where basically all the customers would come in and just scroll on as the first site. With the font size and the aesthetic, social proofing is implemented, and it's actually very different from the traditional website that they created in the starting. Younger generations and older generations as well can be more comfortable through navigating through the menu bar, as well as viewing the product choices for their convenience. They could also go through customer reviews so that they'll be able to trust the brand. At the end of this homepage, we have our contact info, like our socials, and how we'll be able to provide them proper service, and any other additional details such as brands, showrooms, workshops, and quick lines. This way, the customer will know which showrooms are near them and be able to purchase the products as well. We have also included CTA buttons for quick access as well. I'll be handing it over to Pia again for the About Us page.
Yes, thank you. So the About Us page, 1 second. So one second. Yes. So for the About Us page, if we follow the design process, the first thing was defining a problem. Through our customers' reviews, I found out that regarding the About Us page, the problem they faced was having too many options, and there was a lot of content on the website. So after doing some research and analyzing, the solution that I came up with was that we need crisp content. It needs to be clear, easy to understand, concise, and just it should make the user not feel overwhelmed. And also, we need limited options to avoid choice overload and decision fatigue. So also, to support serial positioning effect, what I came up with was that in the primacy area, I included the story, the vision and mission of the Infinity About Us page. And as we go on, we'll see the brands that they are collaborating with. We'll see the showroom map, which includes all the showrooms present in Infinity Cars Mumbai. And then we'll see the details and special features about all the showrooms. And after that, their after sales excellence. And we also have the managing directors as well as chairman's descriptions. And what is important here is that the content is clear and it's really easy to understand, and the user is not overwhelmed to see a lot of just big paragraphs, and it is really interesting, it's engaging. And lastly, we have the Infinity Cars mission statement, which will also support their brand identity, and it'll be really good for their image. And now I'll be handing it over to Mayur for the product page.
All right. Well, hey people, thanks Pia for handing it over to me. Well, this is Mayur, and here we have the BMW product page of the Infinity Cars website. And this is how our redesign looks like. So initially, we have some of the best graphics of the best cars from BMW, so that even if people just scroll down to the whole product page without actually viewing at everything, they still know what we're about and what we're providing. And up next, we have the filter option added to the prototype here. So, Hick's law, how it is. So if people are just taking too much time and looking at varieties, they tend to make sure that they tend to actually lose the good ability of making choices on the right ones. So for that reason, we have a filter option added in here. So which provides them with everything from year and fuel type, body type, transmission, and back to features, back to the number of seats and everything. So, it's a win-win situation for both of us, for the website and the customers. We make sure that we provide them with all the varieties they want. And also, they won't be making any hesitations in spending a lot of time, which could drive them to analysis paralysis or choice overload or anything. But still, they're going to make a faster and the right choice. Now, coming back, we have. So we redesigned on the whole aesthetics and things, and we have an infographic present as a floating icon across the whole website, so that even if people just scroll through real quick and don't read everything that we put on the site, they still know what we're offering them. And here is the real page turner of our redesign. So we have an expert spec mentioned at the bottom of every single product, so that every website, every car dealership offers people specifications and features of a car after being clicked on it. But how we are doing it differently is that we made sure to give that one thing which makes our particular car outstanding and different from the rest, so that people, no matter it's a thing for a wide age group, they know how is this one different from the rest. And also we have infographics like a 360-degree uh, view of the car, so that they get to see what they want to see, not what we want them to actually see. So that's there, and floating CTAs are present across the site. And we change the whole aesthetic and the kind of pictures and graphics that we include, so that they get a different and better feel when they're using our site. So serial positioning is also present here to make sure that people take back the required things from a website, so that at the end, we have redesigned the whole social handles and the whole, 1 second. So that even if people just rush through the whole site, they know that uh, uh, they'll surely remember what Infinite is all about. So that's everything about our redesign. And here's a book test drive CTA, which takes us to a separate section where they can just put in the details and it'll take the registration for a test drive. So that's about the redesigning. Well, let me just sum it all up now. So what makes us better than the rest? Well, this is a one-stop place for every single luxury car out there, and we are trusted by customers. We have a strong brand value, and we provide assistance whenever it's needed. And why should we be considered as the best is the question. Well, we have product specifications, and it's put out in the most understandable and most easily viewable way. And two, we make sure that people know what they're looking for and get the right clarity. We help them decide what they actually want with the help of a special feature that we included, which is the filters. And lastly, we offer them test drives so that they don't regret making a purchase from us, which is the most important thing for us. So that's all from our team. Pia and Kamini did a great work on it, and I thank you all.
All right, guys, this was amazing. This was top notch. I'm so proud of you all. Even Kavi is applauding you all. Well done. Before I start appreciating your hard work, I would want others to just share their opinion. I mean, I just take notes, and like my notes aren't ending for your presentation. So well done. Really proud of you all. But before I start and just not stop, others, what do you think? Aryan, Jahan, Niyati, Likisha, Kavi, Jaini, what do you think?
Yeah, the design and graphics were good. I think so. They created multiple pages, like for the filters, and the last
Yeah.
were book for a test, right? Yeah, that was a great part.
All right. Thank you, Aryan. Others, Kavi, what did you like the most about the presentation?
I liked how much detail they put into everything. Like even while just explaining all of their features, they just went into the nitty-gritties of everything, and I really like that.
That's nice. Thank you so much. I'm glad you noticed. All right. So, anyone else before I begin? Cool. Okay. So, I'll just start. I'll have to just see what I've done because there's just so much. First up, guys, I genuinely want to know the name of your project first. You must have given a project name, right?
Yeah, it was just Infinity HEH. We didn't really put much thought to it,
It's
but
okay. Infinity
it's just
H.
that.
No, I didn't get you. Infinity what?
Hetchy, hetchy.
Okay, got it. All right, thanks. So, guys, other teams also, just make sure you give me the project name. Now, guys, first up, I'll begin with the presentation. It was super classic, just to the point, very crisp, very precise, not too much information. The text was fine. It was not too flashy. It wasn't too difficult to read through. The information given was simple, not very complicated. The images that you chose, Pia, for the presentation, I'm not sure who worked on the presentation, but whoever did, I'll just refer to the team. So Infinity HEHE, great presentation because you put the images inside like a laptop screen or it was something like that, right? So that was a good one. Like I really liked it. Cool, cool way of putting it out there. Then the images you chose, those were also nice, like great image selection. Then you mentioned something about brand identity. That was a classic. So we're not never supposed to forget that. And you mentioned it. So that was a good one. And also the whole time you were thinking about the user's engagement while you were talking about the wireframe. So again, how user oriented you are, that just shows how good of a UX designer you are. So you all know you've done an excellent job. Now moving over to the homepage. Just guys, can you please share the screen once again? Yeah. So that at
Yeah,
least others
sure.
know what I'm talking about here. So Kamalini, it's the homepage, so I would want you to share the screen.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So you mentioned the social proofing bit. It was really nice. It was just super informative and we really need this so that we can trust or rely a particular brand. So well done on this. The only thing I wanted to say was just that this text, we're on a mission to redefine this whole part. Maybe the text could have been a little bigger, but it's not big of an issue. It's really nice. Then you've mentioned explore BMW excellence. If you scroll down, you'll see that. Yeah. So this is really nice. It just makes the user feel connected. And I personally got super happy with this. It got my attention. So well done. Then the way you've added the socials, that's really nice. If you scroll down, you'll see. Yeah. So it's super unique. It's not clustered. It's not in a corner. It's just right there so that the user does not have to navigate too much. So well done on that. The testimonials have been added. And this whole section at the bottom, brands, showrooms, workshops, quick links, very well presented. The text is okay, not flashy at all. Well done, Kamalini. I love the homepage. Then the About Us page. Um, guys, Pia, please share the screen. Yes. So I really like the whole line thingy that you've created. Like that effect is really cool, where there's a horizontal line and then there are vertical lines going up and down. Uh, which are exactly matching with the color of the logo, red, blue, and white. Well done. You mentioned choice overload, decision fatigue, fetal position effect. Well done. I really like that. It just shows how quickly you were able to grasp the content and you were genuinely interested in knowing all of this. So that's really nice. And the showstopper was the showroom map. It was top notch. It just had me giggling and laughing. It was so nice. I'm so happy that you did it. And the details of the showroom too. It was much needed, which originally did not was not there in the website. So well done on that. The only thing is maybe the information about the chairman could or the managing director. It's just you have to scroll a little too much about to know about them. So maybe that could have been at the top, but otherwise, all in all is fine. Like maybe we could have the map at the top, then the information about the MD and the chairman, and then the individual information about each showroom. The reason being, we have to put information about the managing director and the chairman on the about us page. So apart from that, very well done. And Pia, this map, it's excellent. Then yes, product page. So Mayur, great job on choosing the images. I really like them, especially the first one. It's just, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I get it, you guys are Gen Z, but if you have seen Tarzan, it's just giving me the Tarzan vibe for some reason. So it's really nice. I like it. Not like I'm an oldie, but I like it for real. And communication, yes, Mayur, I have to appreciate that. The way you explained everything, the filters, super nice. Especially you've thought about every sort of filter, like the type, and there were too many. I mean, I've lost track. There was so much in the presentation. So if you could take me to the filters again. Yeah. So the year, fuel type, transmission, this, that, everything's nice. Then the 360-degree mention below each image. So I know that we were not able to actually put a slider and give a 360-degree view, but this does the job perfectly. And then again, social proofing element added by adding some expert advice at the bottom. Amazing. So this is a really cool way of adding book test drive, guys. But the only thing, this is generally for the whole presentation, like the fact that the menu bar does not have a book test drive option. Like I did not find it in the homepage and the about us page. That was the only thing that could have been added. I know there's a separate page for book test drive, but we need CTAs. Remember, serial position effect. But all in all, great presentation. Everything was top notch. I am in love with the communication. Mayur, Pia, and Kamalini have done a great job. So well done. I know I've spoken too much, but I just love the presentation so much. Okay. Whew, I'm tired now. So you can stop sharing the screen. Well done. Now we would want the second team. We can have Kavi and Niyati and Aryan. Please share your screen.
Yep, just a moment. I'll be starting from my device.
And guys, I need the project name for you too.
Oh, it's called To Infinity and Beyond.
Oh, that's cool. Nice. Who thought of this?
I did like 3 seconds ago.
Oh, nice. That was quick. Well done, Kavi.
Yeah, so can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, Likisha, sorry. Niyati, could you please switch on the video? Go on, Kavi. All the best. Have fun.
Okay. So hi everyone. Um, Aryan, Niyati, and I created our version of the redesign of the Infinity Cars website. And well, like Pia Mayur's and Kamalini's team mentioned, there were several issues with the original version of the Infinity Motors website. Like, I mean, it was just, if we just specifically talk about the homepage, I just look at this here. The text is way too small. I have to like squint my eyes to actually properly read it. Then I do not understand what shopping tools have any relevance here, what it's offering to me. Apart from that, in case of the blogs, it doesn't really provide that much detail into what all information they have. I have to go to a separate page to view that. And the design is just a bit too basic. Like, I would not think that this is a legitimate car website and actually want to buy a car. I would rather just go to the individual brand's website or actually visit the physical showroom to buy the website. That's why we came up with a better redefined version of the Infinity website. So as you can see, I have purposely increased the font size so that every button just pops. Every piece of information just pops to the user's eyes. And using the serial position effect that we learned about in the class. So this book test drive, if you will notice, it appears in several different screens. So it just, while the user is examining different cars or different features, he or she will be tempted to actually book a test drive for this vehicle every time he or she sees it. Um, so it provides information about the various kinds of brands, and this all of these boxes are clickable. So once the user clicks on this, he or she will be directed to that page, which I will show in just a moment. It also provides a brief detail of what all services that we provide at the actual showrooms and what all they can expect to see at the showrooms. Apart from that, we also provide um, one-liner information about all um, the benefits that they can get, such as insurance, service packages, and lifestyle accessories as soon as they buy a car. And apart from that, I added an element of social proofing, such as this feedback over here, which this is going to be a cyclable page. So the user can just click on the arrow to see other people's feedbacks. So just to um, give them a sense of faith that, okay, people actually viewed this website and actually like it. And it provides details about the number of cars sold, the service visits, the insured vehicles, just to create a bit more sense of reliability to the website. Then towards the end of the page, we have um, all the different social media handles of Infinity, and also the email address and their phone number. And towards the end of these are just a few clickable links. Of course, we didn't have enough time to add functionality to all of them, but ideally in the website, all of these clickable links would lead to the vehicle catalogs, information about the showrooms and their workshops. And yeah, this was basically the homepage. Now I will pass on to Aryan to describe the product page, which we can just reach by pressing the catalog button here and this BMW page, because that's what we designed. Over to you, Aryan.
Yeah, thank you, Ravi.
You can share on your device.
Yeah, coming to the product page. So, what were the user pain points when I figured out the product page? So, first of all, if you see uh, their product page, they did not have a filter bar. Now, if you see in this particular view, our filter bar having models like SUVs, sedan, hatchback, convertibles. Then you have electrical variations. Then you can even build your own prototype. You can have shopping tools again. You can segregate them on the shopping tools and depending upon the community too. We have added few different CTAs like chat with us. There would be a uh, behind the behind the door chatbot could be continually 24/7. Um, Coming to the below bar, we did not add images particular to we kept it same that we had for the Infinity website. Um, uh, so if you see, after you filter the sedan part, you will see multiple sedan cars in the option, and it will take out the other options. We have added a book a test drive option too. All the CTAs work, and the same works for the description. We have given the social media handles too. So, so once we click on the BMW 7 Series, in this case, if you see, we go on the particular product page. So what is the particular product page is not that will give you the exact representation of the car. So if you see these red pointers, so of course this will be closed. This will be like a tap out option. So when you click on a, red dot, it will this box will appear and it will give you all the specifications about the cylinder, about the engine of the car. Then this will give the fuel tank. We have added few options for social proofing like most trusted and all. We have given ratings by serial and all. We have this when you click on the review page, we will go again to the home page in the case like Kavi's homepage. And coming to the next, coming below. So we have observed that what current websites do is you just don't want it to give information. You want to channelize the information. So if someone, let's say someone wants to buy the Series 7, we have given, someone wants to buy the Series 7, he will need to calculate in the economic terms too. So we have given the option of calculate your EMI for Series 7 and multiple options in it. Again, if you have any queries, you can chat with us. We have given option of comparing the cars. You can see the book test. You can see the CT of the book test drive on multiple pages as you go through, and again the same as the rest of the pages. So once you click on the compare with M4, another page pops up. This is the comparison between M4 Coupe and BMW Series 7. So it will give you now a detailed review between the two. Like this gives you the basic information about the BMW series and full coupe. If you go down engine and transmission, you can even tap on view more and multiple segments will appear. Again, the same options of chat with us and book test drive. So instead of um, instead of giving them multiple options and to avoid choice overload or analysis paralysis, we have given multiple. We have segregated the points so that it could be easily readable to the user. Of course, adverts from the BMW will be shown here. Coming to the next page would be the About Us page. Um, yeah, Niyati, I would like you to proceed.
Thank you, Aryan. Yes, ma'am. In the original About Us page in the main web, the other website, they had they did not have channelized information. They just gave all of it in paragraphs. So for mentioning the Infinity's team, I decided to write it in bullet points, and people who don't want to read people who want to know more can always click on the learn more option. And in the original website, they had the list of the showrooms directly, and it was a lot of it took up a lot of space and it was very confusing. Here I wanted to improve that by here's using the option of select location. Users can select their location, and it shows the nearest showrooms available near them. In the original website also, they did not mention their mission, so I wanted to make it bold and highlighted. Yeah, and in the footer, I use the serial position effect to write the social media profiles. That's it, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you for the time and thank you for
Thank you, guys.
presentation.
You guys
Thank you.
did really amazing.
All right, guys, amazing. Well done. It was so good. And Aryan, I know you lost all your data, but then for you to redo all of this, I know it must have been very disappointing in the first place, losing the data, and then doing this all over again. So kudos to you. Thank you so much for getting this together and presenting this so well. And Infinity and Beyond, you've done a great job. So before I start and give my feedback, I would want other teams to go ahead. Um, Kamilini, Mayur, Likisha, Jahan, what do you think? How was it? I personally loved it. Please let them know what you think about their presentation.
I liked it. It
What
was
do you like the most about it, Jahan?
it was very like the thing I would say I liked was the fact that it was like clear. It was to the point. They were not unnecessarily dragging things out. I like that.
All right. Thank you so much, Jahan. Sounds perfect. Mayur, what do you like about their presentation?
It was great. So it was evident that there was some real good amount of time spent into the whole detailing.
Actually.
And pretty much if Infinity, the actual one, had an update, I think if it looked similar to this one, they'd do a great job.
That's so sweet. Thank you so much, Mayur. Anyone else who would like to share the feedback?
I
Jenny?
wanted to point it out that
Yeah, come
I
on.
like how they use the EMI option for every single product.
Yeah, that sounded perfect. Okay, thank you. All right, so before I go ahead and give my feedback, anyone else, or shall I start? Cool. Okay. I'll just quickly begin. So, guys, please share the screen if that's okay. Now, what I love the most is how quickly Kavi came up with the name Infinity and Beyond in just 3 seconds. That was impromptu and really cool. Okay. Next up. So, Kavi, you did a great job mentioning the pain points. So, you told us everything that the user would not have possibly liked in the website, and we needed that intro so as to know what you wanted to work on and what your vision was behind the project. So, great start. It really was a banger. Then you spoke about the redefined version of the website. Like I have my notes ready, guys. So I know it all. So in the redefined version that you guys have created, I personally loved it. First up, you have genuinely worked towards the pain points that Kavi mentioned in the beginning. So I could see that when once you mentioned something that the user did not like, I could see it in your presentation that okay, you took that into account and you genuinely changed it. So the book test drive option is given right here. And I remember I gave this feedback to you, Kavi, so I'm glad you incorporated it. Then one thing that is super unique, and I've never seen this in any of the presentations. I have taken too many batches for UX, but this is the first time I've seen a catalog option at the top, especially in the menu bar. So this is really unique out of the box. I mean, great job done here. Then the CT location, I can see that you guys have added it over and over again. And you've added infographics with chat with us and book test drive. So for chat with us, there's the messenger icon or something. And in book test drive, there was a key, right? Yes. So really cool. So this basically just gives your CT a much more value. That was really nice. The filters that you've added here, top notch. I really like it. Then the services part at the bottom. Are we on the homepage? Can
This is the product
Kavi, can you
one. You
please
go
go to the
back to
homepage?
homepage.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes. So brands that you've added at the this is left. Yes. At the left side of the screen, they look really nice. I know originally it's horizontally placed, but then you wanted to give so much attention to services that you put the brands on one side, which is really nice. It does not distract the user at all. It shows all the brands and it also gives adequate information to the services, which did not I mean, services did not give it enough. Oh, services did not get enough attention in the original website. So you've done a great job adding it here. And really out of the box, I like the vertical alignment here. If you scroll down and you will see the shopping tools. That's really nice. I like the checkboxes and the feedback, the testimonials here. Really nice. Again, if you scroll down, the testimonials that have been added, they're really nice. I like the contact us. It's super clear, super precise, does not look clustered at all. So well done. The homepage is really nice, Kavi. I'm so proud of your work.
Thank you,
Moving
ma'am.
on to the, you're welcome. Moving on to the About Us page. Yes. So, Niyati, you did a great job. I could figure that you were getting a little nervous, but trust me, your presentation was so good. I loved it. The way you communicated, the way you presented, the way you interacted with me in the whole session. I really acknowledge and appreciate your efforts. First up, I like how you've added the bullets. It's not too much text, so it's just the right amount. And then the bullets here, amazing. The select location option here, it's really nice. I did not expect this. I'm glad that you did something unique. And yes, if you scroll down, you will see the mission, which Niyati has made sure that she's added learn more everywhere. She's taken inspiration from the websites that we did. It was Microsoft and Apple, I guess, right? So you've taken inspiration from that. That's really nice. And only one thing that could have been added was maybe the information about the chairman and the director. I mean, I know you've added a special link, you've mentioned a hyperlink here, but if I could just see their image, I'm not talking about the text, just to see their faces on the About Us page, that could have been better because I want to know who created Infinity in the first place in the About Us page, right? So maybe just their faces, and this would have been perfect. Anyway, Niyati, well done. I loved how you communicated. Okay. Thank you. And you should be super proud of your work. Next up, Aryan. Yes, so the product page. Are we on the product page?
Yeah, this is the product page.
Okay, can you please scroll down? So Aryan, first up, great image selection, like the sunset backdrop, super nice. The filters that you've added, they're so nice. It just makes it super clear for us to figure out which car type we are interested in. So it makes the user sorted. They will have a particular category and they'll look into it. Then I love the fact that you've added stars and then you've added. Can we go to the product specific page, please? Yeah, thank you. So you've added 43 reviews. It mentions the amount of reviews. It mentions the amount of stars, and it also gives the tag most trusted. So well done. What I love here is that you've added a slider, both horizontal and vertical. Apart from that, the whole Lisa mattress website that you've inspiration that you've taken, I really thought that it was so end moment when I showed you the magnifying glasses yesterday, and we figured out that that was a total no-no. So for Aryan to put this up, you've done a great job, Aryan. And I know you lost all your data and you had to do all of this again. I'm genuinely sorry for the bad experience, but you have put it up. You put up a great presentation, and the screens look perfect. What I like the most is the EMI calculator. So what I genuinely feel about the Infinity website is that it talks about the brands, but it does not talk about the money. And eventually, you're paying money to get a car. So the money should have been mentioned. So the EMI calculator and a breakdown of how much the user will have to pay each month. So it just shows how user oriented your approach has been. So well done on that. And yes, the car specifications, the mentioning is super nice. I really like the image selection. It's just separated. One thing here is that the advertisement here, it looks a little clustered. I mean, it's not clear. I know you wanted to give this as an ad, but I can't read anything here. So maybe this could have been placed differently, or this could not have been just, I mean, I did not want it shrunk. That's it. But all in all, the information given below, Kavi, can you please scroll? Yeah. So this we saw in the Mac website. This we saw with the laptops and with the cars as well. So this is really nice. Brochure not available, download brochure. This is just so precise. You've given so much information to, sorry, you've given so much attention to detail, and I can genuinely see it. So well done. And I'm super proud of your work. So Team Infinity and beyond, I really like your work. Congratulations. You've put up a great presentation, guys. Okay, I'm tired now. The last team, Jayani and Jahan and Likisha. Please go ahead, start sharing your screen, and please switch on your videos. All the best. You will rock it and ace it. Yes, I can see you.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Jaini, and today my team and I are here to present the new BMW prototype. And starting off with our homepage. So I'll firstly talk about how we divided our work. So Lakisha is explaining the homepage. I am explaining the product page, and Jahan made a new special feature specifically for this website, which is the comparison page. Now, handing it over to Jahan, who is going to talk about the user pain points and the user interview.
Hello. Okay. Uh, So, firstly, for the user interview, give me one second. I want to just share my screen really quick. Okay. So I interviewed my father about the Infinity website, and I asked him the set of questions that was given to us. And like overall, the website didn't have any particularly bad reviews, but the only thing that was I would say stopping the website from becoming really good and really user friendly was the fact that there was no comparison method that my father pointed out. And when I was exploring the website on my own, even I noticed it that to like as if a person buys a car, especially of branded companies such as BMW, then they obviously want to weigh their options, which is why after the user interview, I could basically see what page that I wanted to make. Like what did I want to develop in the website. Now handing it on to Lakeisha, who is going to explain our wireframe.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Laksika Chitty, and I have designed the home page. So I will like to present you all. So first step is when you open the website, this is the photo, and we have sort of taken the idea in the yesterday in the lecture that ma'am was presenting. We have taken the idea, and then there are brands. So below the brands, there are shopping tools where you get to know like what access that you will get, like vehicles that are used, that how can you get, and the corporate sales and offers. And then as compared to when I saw the website, the Infinity website, so this part it was a little bit basic for me. So I just tried to change, like do more aesthetic, or just show images that can attract people more to view this. So yeah, I have just changed this a little bit. And the next one is like the slogans or the quotes that are written. And then lastly, this is the almost the last page of the home page, where you can see the map that you get to know where are the BMW showrooms, the different types of brands, and the workshops that take place. And there are also social media handles that you can check out. So that was it for my homepage. Thank you very much.
Now, moving on to the BMW product page. So, starting with my product page, firstly, I thought of changing the header of the website. I felt that the logo was quite small and it didn't agree with the heat maps that was going on in the website. Then I sectioned the website into two parts wherein you could find the models. And as you scroll by these car selections, you can find more and more options. So which will add kind of like a filter option for your website. Then I am presenting all the cars over here. And since our user, the CTA button didn't have a lot of highlight over here at the top, I thought to add it at the bottom, which states what are you waiting for, book a test drive, which will take you to the test drive page. And this is the footer where I used Google Maps and I have provided links to all the pages that you could go. Now, if you want to compare two websites or two products, so over here, Jahan has compared two products, which is the BMW X4 and the BMW M4. Handing it over to Jahan.
Hello. Okay. So as I said previously in my user interview, one pretty glaring issue that could be fixed with the website was the lack of a comparison page. And a comparison page essentially just makes what to tell the buying of products easier for the customers. And with that in mind, I developed a basic comparisons page. Right now, I've put two cars that I could see on the Infinity BMW website. Now, how this page will essentially work is you can select any two cars of your choice. You can get their general engine performance and fuel consumption data. And to know further other cars, you can press the No More button, which will lead you to the spec sheet containing all of the data. And yeah, so that's basically how it works. Now, moreover, you can switch out any car to compare with pretty much any car that the website has to offer with the top left button on top of each car image. And lastly, a filter button. Although it is not coded yet, what the filter button will do is that you can look for things in cars that you want, such as if you want a specific price range, or if you want a certain speed of a car, or if you want the car to be diesel only or petrol only, etc. So that's how this comparison page essentially works. Then the general purpose of this is just to make the users experience on the website easier as they try to navigate and purchase the products. Because if their experience while purchasing the products and while browsing for the products is good, then they'll be more inclined to actually use the website. Now handing it on to what is that? Jenny.
We're at the end of our presentation. Thank you so much, Jahan, Lakisha, and everyone else for your attention.
All right, everyone. Well done. Guys, before I go on, just tell me the name of your team, please.
Infinity JJL.
JJL. Okay. Oh, now I get it. All right. Just give me a second. So before I go on, guys, great effort. Likisha, especially, I know you had a lot of exam stress. And despite that, you've put up this presentation. You worked on the homepage. Jenny, you've helped Likisha so much. Thank you so much for being a great team. And Jahan, you have done a great job with the comparison page. And I'm sure you helped everyone in the team. So well done, everyone. And before I start telling you how great of a presentation this was, others, can you please go on and tell me what you liked about this? We are anyway on a time crunch, so we'll have to make it super quick. But anyone, please? Mm. Niyati, would you like to share something? Hi, Niyati. Okay. Aryan, what about you? What do you think about this? Uh, Mayur says schoolwork, guys. All right, thank you. So I'll just quickly begin. All right. So, guys, you'll have to share the screen again because I really want to see while I'm like just giving you the feedback. So, Infinity
Yeah, sorry.
HHL,
Actually, I was disconnected.
no problem, Aryan, go on.
Yeah, the visuals were pretty pleasing, and I liked it how they have highlighted everything rather than keeping it small, which uh, which makes the look and feel of the website pretty good. And yeah, the option of changing cars rather than suggested cars, which comparison between suggested cars rather than changing cars would be a better option for the user.
Oops, I was on mute. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Aryan. That's really nice of you. And we will quickly begin. So, the homepage, Likisha, I know you had a lot of exam stress, and I was so worried, but you've managed school and the course really well. Well done. Jenny, I know you've added the header and the footer for everyone. Like you created a prototype, or like it was just a blueprint for everyone to follow. So, thank you so much. That's a lot of work. I'm sure you must have thought a lot about it. and it genuinely looks really nice. So I can see how symmetrical the website looks. I can genuinely see that it does not have any goof up because it's just so consistent. So thanks to you, Jenny. Well done. Now about the homepage, I really like how you've just given the logo so much value, which the original website did not have. So well done on that. It's just there. Like you can see which website you're scrolling. So that's really nice. Again, you've added the brands in a box here. So it just gives it more attention, I would say, or else they were merging with the backdrop in the original website. So here they're standing out, and I can see that BMW is getting its specific attention. So that's really cool. Now, if you scroll below, you will see the shopping tools. The checkboxes here are really cool. Used vehicles, corporate sales, everything is mentioned really well. There's not too much text. It looks perfect. Thank you so much. Can you scroll a little further, please? Now, yes, this is super unique. I haven't seen this before. Along with social proofing, on top of that, Likisha, you ended up adding images as well. So that's really nice. I mean, a unique idea. Thank you so much for putting it up. And then you've added the testimonials and the maps. I don't know if it was a part of the footer, right? Yes, Jenny? Yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks to the footer that Jenny ended up creating, everyone has a consistent header and footer in the website. The map looks amazing. The testimonials amazing. I know the brands and the showrooms in the original website are horizontal, but here they are just placed right next to the map. So it just looks more coordinated. It lines up. It aligns basically. So that's really nice. Thank you so much. Moving over to the product page, please. Yes. So I like how you've created a 2 series, 3 series, and 8 series filter option here. So it's not specific that it's a filter, but it just does the job. Of course, everyone would understand what this is about. So this is really cool. Then if you look down, you have a series of cars and the image does not look clustered. Everything is super spaced out. But what I like the most about this is what are you waiting for? Book a test drive. Especially you've prototyped it and you've created a hotspot here. So even if people were just willing to leave the website, they would be intrigued because it's given in such bold capital letters. So it really gets my attention. And I'm sure if anyone sees this, they would be intrigued to see what this does. So well done. This is super nice. And yes, the heat maps that you mentioned, Jenny, I'm glad that you remembered the heat maps. So you actually used the terminology that you've learned in the course. Yay, makes me super happy. Thank you so much. And moving over to the comparison page. Guys, I'm going a little quick because we've already extended the time. But just know I love the work, okay? Now on the comparison page, um, as Jahan mentioned, the pretty glaring issue was that there was no comparison. So I like how you put it. And the information that you mentioned, it's really precise, much needed. What I like the most, and I've never seen this before, is you've added like a strip. It shows 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10. So like the number of images present, which is not there in the original website. That's what you meant, right? With the
Yeah,
whole numbers. Yeah.
yeah,
So this
like
is really
obviously
nice.
we can't code it right now, but
Of
like
course.
basically you can see the different exterior and the interior angles from this image.
Amazing. And then you like highlighted two, so you know that we're on the image number 2. So that's really nice. And it's a really cool idea. I've never seen this before. What I would want is maybe on the engine or on the performance, an infographic could have been added, but that's not big of an issue. Now I like the whole filter option here. It shows the swapping. So this is really nice. I've never seen this before. And this way, the user will not have to put in a lot of effort. So well done, Jahan. Then you've included the spreadsheets at the bottom. Can you please scroll, Jenny? Yes. So the spreadsheets have been incorporated. Again, we have what are you waiting for book test drive. And you mentioned that you want the users to be inclined to use the website. That's really nice. And I like the no more button, which is there under each section, like on both the comparison sites. So well done, guys. I really like your work. Congratulations. You put up a great presentation. You can stop sharing the screen, Jenny. Now, I figured that we're on a time crunch. So I'm going to quickly share a feedback link with you all. Once you open it up, it will look somewhat like this. So you will just have to mention what you think about the course, what did you like, what was your favorite part, so on and so forth. And just in case, it'll ask you for the facilitator. So my name is Dipansha, guys. If you have forgotten, it's me. This is me. Okay, and moving on, I just quickly wanted you all to see the presentation once again because we have a very cool GIF. Yes. Yes. So you smashed it, everyone. Amazing job. Now, I know I'm asking you to do a little bit of multitasking here so you can simultaneously fill the feedback form. While I would want you all to please share the link of your prototypes on Padlet. So here is the Padlet link. For those who don't have it, I'm quickly going to share it with you. Yep. So please add the links because I need it. And I know the work that you've put up, it's exemplar. Pia has already done it. So that's fine. Aryan, Niyati, and Kavi, I would request you all to do the same. And Jahan, Likisha, and Jenny, you too. Just add the links and you'll also have to fill the feedback form. And guys, keep me updated once it's done. I mean, I'm just doing a little bit of multitasking here because I can see I've already taken 8 extra minutes. So, yes, um, you all have been a great sport. I know some of you faced certain issues with respect to exams, with respect to school, with respect to losing data on Marvel, with respect to not being happy with the features Marvel offers. But all in all, despite all the obstacles, you've done a great job. The presentations are amazing, whether it was Infinity HEHE, Infinity and Beyond, or Infinity HHL. Great presentations, guys. I'm so proud of you all, and it just makes me feel so good as a facilitator that you actually could incorporate what you learned during the sessions. So, congratulations. Now that you think like a UX designer, I hope someday you actually get to put this in practical use. All the best.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Jenny. Thank you.
Ma'am, I have submitted the form.
All right, Kamalini, thank you so much. Thank you so much. For those who are done with the feedback form, you're free to leave the session. But just before you go, I would want to know, like, will you ever look at a website differently now? Do you think this course has somehow affected or changed your perception about user experience and how a website is created?
Yes, of course, ma'am.
Kamalini, what do you think?
I would definitely look at a website very differently now
All
after
right,
I've
I'm glad.
found out like which ones were the social proofings, which one the user would be more interested in.
All right, I'm glad. Thank you so much. Yes, Niyati, go on.
Yes, ma'am. I just wanted to mention that this course has helped me in a few ways that I've never thought of. My siblings, my sister and my brother, they actually work in UX design. They're UX designers. So it's like a fun thing. No, it's like you are at the same level as your older sisters and brother because you know what they know.
All right, I'm glad, Niyati. I mean, we could probably have a third UX designer in your house, which is really nice. I'm glad you ended up choosing this course. Thank you so much. And I'm glad you learned so much. Thank you. Anyone else? Aryan, what do you think? What's your take on this?
Yeah. So yeah, the course was pretty informative. One thing I found out that how how significant the small things are, like the ETAs and all, which are present in every corner of a website. And you don't actually like consider them, but that's how they facilitate the website in general. So user can have a free experience, I would say. Yeah. So I would say attention to pretty nitty gritty details was one thing I found interesting over the course. And yeah, thank you.
All
You
right.
were pretty patient with all of us, and yeah, it would
Thank
be
you.
good to see you in your future.
Yes. I hope so. I mean, I'm sure one day if I ever bump into you all, I would love to catch up. I just hope I'm not too old by then, but someday, maybe. And congratulations, you all think like a UX designer now. So well done. Um, Jenny, would you like to share your experience? And Mayur, you too?
Honestly, this course changed the way I think
So
about.
that's the last.
Okay. We can have Jenny first and then Mayur. That sounds okay? Okay. Go on, Jenny.
Honestly, this course changed the way I look at certain websites now. There were so many beautiful examples that you provided during this course, and the way you teach was I actually understood everything. And this course, I'd say overall, I'd recommend my friends to take it too.
All right. That sounds huge. Thank you so much, Jenny. Thank you. All right. Mayur, go on.
Yeah, so the last 14 days have been great. And this was a fun course to take up, and I liked it. And I had great teammates, and they all put in good amount of efforts on the whole thing. And presentation day was pretty classic, and we had one of the best facilitators. So all in all, it was a nice experience.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. All right. Okay. I've taken too much time now. We will, I mean, if you want to check out other courses, you can definitely do that at the Clever Harvey website. And we've filled the feedback form. All the best for your future endeavors. I hope I get to see you in person and would love to catch up. And all the best. Have fun. Enjoy your meal.
Thank you,
Bye.
ma'am.
Thank you
Thank
so much, ma'am. This is really great.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Jahan.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, guys. You're
Uh,
welcome.
yeah, this was, quite a veteran now of CH, around eight. I think so. This is my seventh or eighth
Oh,
CH
that's
course.
really cool. I
Yeah,
hope you
maybe
like this
maybe the
one
last.
as much as the others.
Yeah, for sure. And I really like your personality. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Thank you so much, Aryan.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Likisha.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for teaching us something new apart from studies and sports. It was completely new for me. It's like now I'm way too much, getting older for doing this every this sitting in laptop. So
Hmm.
other than my brother I used to see, now I'm also doing that, but it's something new. I just feel like I'm getting bigger and bigger, experiencing new things apart from school and studies and that stuff. So thank you very much. It has been very great day with you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Likisha. I really appreciate your feedback. Thank you. All the best. I hope you ace in life. Thank you.
Same to you, ma'am. Actually, I
Bye.
guess you were not able to hear me. Actually, I was telling that before we leave, can we just take the picture so that it would be memory for you that, yeah, these were the students.
Oh, I'm really sorry, but I really couldn't hear your voice. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think now it's too late because everyone has left the session. Maybe I'll do this in some other course, and maybe you should tell this to another facilitator at Clever Howie. I'm really sorry
Yeah,
I missed it.
because after a few years or few days when you see, then yeah, it will be very good memory and you will remember how you teach, whom do you teach, how it was. So it would be better.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like, I really regret not taking a picture now, but thanks for the idea. I'll keep this in mind in the next courses and whatever comes ahead in future.
Yes, ma'am. And remember me and my face, like
Yes,
Isha.
will do. Will do. I love your name anyway. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Will
so
do.
much. Thank you very much for your support. If I have done any mistake, then I'm sorry.
No, no, you were great, Likesha. Don't worry. I loved the work you put up, especially you had so much exam stress. So I totally get it. Thank you so much for collaborating with your team. You were amazing. Don't worry. Don't doubt yourself.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am.
You're
I'll miss
welcome.
these
All
days. this night, that 1 hour I'll miss now very much actually. It will take
I
some
swear,
time for
I will miss you all too. I mean, this was such a break from the mundane routine that we all have. So genuinely felt amazing having these sessions, but it's okay. You can take up other courses as well. Or maybe I'll see you someday for real, like in person.
yeah. Hopefully this comes true.
Hope so.
Thank you so much,
Okay.
ma'am. Thank you. Bye bye.
You're welcome. Bye bye.